Luxury real estate, is it in fashion or is it out of fashion? During the last recession, it really was not in fashion to be driving high-end cars and buying luxury homes. As a matter of fact, so many homeowners and social circles were struggling with their personal situations, it felt a little awkward for others to be buying big mansions and driving $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 cars. So my question today is whether or not we're going to see the same trend in the near future, in the years to come after COVID-19. Is it going to be okay to be spendy and go out there and buy luxury goods, or is it going to be frowned upon and create resentment and bitterness? Joining us today is Robert Sizer. He has been in the luxury market for 2 decades. I've known him for 20 years myself. Welcome back, Robert. Great to see you. I want to know your take on this because you've sold property everywhere from back 20 years ago. We were selling homes for a few $100,000 together, and now there's homes in the multi-million-dollar range that are average prices in Southern California on the East Coast. That just seems the norm. So what do you think is going to happen with this luxury market going forward? And I'm talking specifically socially. Is this going to be acceptable for people to be buying $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 cars and buying $3, $4, $5 million homes when the rest of the economy is suffering?
Again, just to recap, I've been in the luxury market for many, many years, and of course, as times change, everybody's motivation changes, and the norm, of course, typically where I work on the coast, has been a lot of like secondary homes in the multi-million-dollar range, or primary homes that they've grown into, that they're moving up into. As far as what I'm seeing right now, currently, I just got a question from a client yesterday about refinancing, and I asked him what the balance of his loan was, and of course it was well into the $1.5 million range. So we're seeing people right now, I think, having to reassess their personal financial situation, but still, crazy enough, there are certain areas of the economy that are still booming. The tech economy is still growing. The stock market, again, is back at all-time highs. So a lot of people have discretionary money still, but you're right. How about the contrasting market? So we are seeing people that are heavily attempting to get into the market at the median range in San Diego, which is that $600,000, $700,000 range, and it's highly competitive. There are a lot of people out there just trying to get their foot in the door, and because of the low inventory volume that's out there right now, it's extremely difficult to get in at that arena. So us as real estate advisors, we have to help position our people depending on what their goals are, again, to put them in the best buying or selling situation. So as far as the luxury market goes right now, we're still seeing values up to 1.5 to 2 million, still selling very well depending on the the condition and location of the property. But getting into the multi-million-dollar properties above that, we are seeing the inventory levels build up, and we're seeing huge discounts. I've seen several $1 million discounts on multi-million-dollar homes. So it really is relative to the price point, where the lower end, talking 6, 7, 800,000, multiple offers driving the price up, whereas in the luxury market, multi-million-dollar market, we're seeing some big discounts coming ahead. So how will people feel about that will be determined as we look into the near future and beyond.
I feel in this market that we're in today with COVID and all the trauma and problems that are with us right now and with many people in their lives, I am communicating with a lot of buyers and sellers, and I feel like everybody is feeling like they want to get back to their roots. They want to feel comfortable in their homes. They want to find a place that's suitable for their family if their kids are not going back to school. Their focus seems to be more on family and home and safety. And I think that's probably a priority right now, more so than buying an expensive car. Do I think the luxury market is alive and well? Absolutely. I feel like people are actually moving up right now. We went through a trend a few years ago where people were downsizing. The small houses were more popular and the big houses were considered too much work, too much time. People wanted to travel. And I see that as being the opposite now. People are looking for their perfect home that they can stay in, maybe even for the rest of their lives, where they can have family, extended family live with them. So yes, I believe the luxury market is here and will continue to be definitely real estate that buyers are looking for.
To your points exactly, we are seeing families welcoming in their parents, or maybe their children that were in college are home now and living with them. So you need space. You know, the home has become extremely important to people. We're working from home. Our kids are now in college and working from home. Maybe our parents are living with us. So you have a multi-generational situation in many households. And when you have that, you need maybe a casita, you need the yard, you need the space. And people are also very concerned about safety. So in luxury homes here in San Diego, you see a lot of gated communities with security provided. That's important to people.